Little buggy out here?
A little bit. None of them have bitten me yet, but they're safe. Okay, let's go outside. Come on. Dirt. Come on. Whoop.
We got a dude standing in the lake. Fishing. This is a beautiful lake with towering snow-covered mountains in the background, but one thing you really notice are the bugs. There are a ton of these little flying critters around. In fact, there's so many of them you can hear them.
What you doing?
Put out the awning.
It's the only thing I'm tall enough to do with the awning. We're boondocking again, as we like it, but this time on the shores of Utah Lake. Luckily they don't bite. This is ridiculous.
Wow, this is, I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. Look at this, they're all over the place.
They're better up higher.
Yes, they're nowhere near this bad up where we are.
But just
Holy
turn around and go
shnikes.
up. Let's just turn around and go back up. Come on girls, this way.
One of the many things I've learned since we started this adventure is not all bars of a cell signal are created equal. We were just in Bryce and we had 3 or 4 bars, and it was perfectly adequate to stream, but our YouTube upload was so-so. We got here near Utah Lake. We have 2 or 3 bars, sometimes 4, of Verizon 4G cell signal, and our upload is vastly faster. So just because you have 3 or 4 bars or even 5 bars doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get great, fast, flawless access, regardless of what you're doing online. Especially if you're uploading, upload speed is always going to be a little bit more problematic. But we get 2 or 3 bars here, and we upload easily faster than 3 or 4 bars in Bryce. Very interesting.
We went on a little adventure this morning.
We drove like 2 hours.
No, it was an hour.
Hour and a half out to Stansbury Island. So we're down near Utah Lake, which is south near Provo, but we drove north of Salt Lake, north and west, I guess, of Salt Lake, to Stansbury Island.
Which is on the Great Salt Lake.
To scout out another boondocking spot for us.
But you have to go about 6 miles from where we are right now to get to the camping spots, which we found, and we got the GPS coordinates, and there was actually decent cell service. So that was one of the big things. I had no idea about cell service, so that's why we didn't come right here. So this would be a decent spot, but it's kind of out in the middle of nowhere. You're pretty far from everything.
So we're probably not going to come all the way out here and stay. There is Antelope Island on the other side of the Great Salt Lake. Well, we might check that out. We're not sure yet.
It's closer to Salt Lake City too.
Yeah.
But Antelope Island is a state park, so you need to pay. Obviously, it's not free, and most of it's dry camping, I think. So we're gonna check that out, see if we maybe can get a spot there for a couple nights. Otherwise, the spot we have now.
We like our spot.
Yeah, the spot down in Utah Lake is gorgeous.
But we had to show you some of this stuff out here because it is amazing. The salt, just the volume of salt.
Actually, let's go to the other side. Touch it.
Hard as a rock, or maybe I should say hard as salt. Hard as salt. This is just absolutely amazing. I've never seen anything like this. This bed of salt.
out and about today getting some errands done. This is Walgreens and we have some photos.
Oops, I don't get that close.
Got our postcard photos?
Yep.
Oh, those look nice.
Yes, they do. A little bit of a white.
Yeah, a white strip at the top.
That's okay.
Oh, what a day. Lots of running around. What did we do? We took Patty to get grooming. She looks beautiful, by the way. We went to Home Depot, pick up some grease for the hitch. We went to like 4 Costco's to try to find propane. None of them had propane. Sometimes you could find that information online, sometimes you can't. We went to Walmart to pick up some groceries.
We got stuff at Costco grocery-wise too.
Grocery-wise, yeah.
We went to the post. We went to Walgreens to get pictures, which we made postcards, which we went to the post office to drop off. We went to get propane somewhere else.
We picked up propane at the Exxon. And
luckily we won't have to do a day like that. Like, oh, we went and got your dead cat.
yes, I got a new dead cat for the microphone on top of the camera, so hopefully this works better to cut out some of the wind. I know it's been a problem, trying to fix it. And
this is one of those days that you still have, even though you live in an Airstream. In fact, it makes it a little harder because we're about 35 minutes from everything. So not only we go and do all of that stuff, but we also had to drive an hour total just to get to that stuff there back. Which is why we all did it all at once and didn't try to space it out. So
it took us 5 hours today.
5 hours
to do everything.
Yeah, but it's done. And we won't have to do a day like that again in a long while. So that's good.